Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make some bee-shaped boba. Here's a list of ingredients you'll need to make the dough. This recipe is based on Taiwanese tapioca boba, but I replaced the sugar with honey because, bees. I'm going to start out by pouring in my water and my honey into a pot on very, very low heat. Then I'm going to mix it up until the honey and the water are completely mixed together. Then I'll add in some tapioca starch and stir this in very quickly. If it starts to get clumpy, that means your heat was too high and you should start over. But if it mixes in nicely, go ahead and raise the heat a little bit and let it get sticky. When it starts to get sticky, stir it until the mixture is completely sticky. Once it looks like this, we can go ahead and turn off the heat and add the rest of our tapioca starch. Just fold it in until you get a nice dough that forms. Now we can take this over to a work surface and start to knead it until smooth. If it's sticking to you, that means you don't have enough tapioca starch. Just sprinkle in and knead in more. Now that my dough is nice and smooth, I'm going to go ahead and section it out. I want black and yellow, and I'm also going to cut off a little from the top to make some wings. And although the dough looks white, it's actually going to cook clear, so you need to add white food coloring, or in my case, white edible luster dust, for it to actually appear white. I also had some gold luster dust lying around, so I decided to use it to enhance the yellow for the bees. Now I'm just going to knead in the colors until they look like this. Now we have to make a lot of bees, so I wanted to find the most efficient method of making as many bees as possible as quickly as possible. Take some of your black dough and we're going to roll it out into a strip and flatten it. We want like a long black line. Then we're going to do the same with yellow and we're going to stick it onto the black part. To make it stick, you need to add water and then place it down. Repeat with another layer of black, add some water to the yellow strip and then press down that black strip. And lastly, one more layer of yellow. When we turn it on its side, you're going to see we formed some nice stripes. This is going to make it really quick to make a bunch of bees all at once. I'm going to cut off the end and then I'm going to cut off a piece and just roll it in my hand. Roll it into a ball or roll it lengthwise, however you want, to get a little bee shape. Make sure they're small enough to fit up your boba straw. I made that mistake. Definitely cut them just a little bit smaller than I did. To make your bees quickly again, just cut, roll, and repeat. That's it. Now they look cute as is, but I am gonna add little bee wings. Just shape a little bit of the white dough into a wing shape, and to get it to stick to the actual bee, you need to make the bee sticky. So add some water, let it get sticky, and then press down the wings. This takes some time, so you can skip this step if you want. But they do look pretty cute with the wings, don't they? Here's one final look at the bees before we cook them. Now we're going to take our bees and pour them into a pot of boiling water, let them start to float, and once they're all floating, we'll turn down the heat and cover and cook for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, pull off the heat and let it sit 10 more minutes. Then we're going to drain it and rinse it in cold water. We want to cool off these bees and stop the cooking process. To sweeten them, I am going to add honey, of course, but if you don't want honey, you could just add sugar or brown sugar. Mix that in, and if you take a closer look, you can see some of that edible luster dust in each of the bees. For the drink, I went quite simple. I just add my bee boba along with some ice and some iced green tea I mixed with honey. I'll add some recipes for drinks I recommend with boba in the description below. And if you shape them the right size, they will fit up the straw. If you haven't already, check out some of our other boba videos. I really enjoy making these. Let me know if you have any ideas and be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks! Bye!